seconds with the basket.
I think we'll have enough opportunities for the photographs. Shuru kar lete hain. Wonderful having you on stage. Thank you so much for being here. Should I call the housekeeping staff?
No, we're fine. We're all used to having this around, and that's what we're going to change today.
Yeah, we're okay with holding the baskets, separating whites and colors. We can do that. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
But Shilpa, what's the laundry basket about? What does this represent? I mean,
well, for me, it represents a basket of woes.
Basket of woes.
cleaning woes.
But woes? Why woes? I mean, isn't fresh-smelling laundry? I mean, it's such a refresher, really.
No, I take the carte blanche of saying that Neha, Mandira, and me actually represent the millions of working women who are actually doing two jobs, one in the office and one at home. This is like a full-time job, cleaning, because, you know, there's so much that goes with it. But now life has obviously become so much simpler with washing machines and Ariel that it's actually a walk in the park. But considering we belong to an egalitarian world, it's really shocking to see that even in this time and age, it's just taken for granted that cleaning is meant to be done by the woman, you know, amongst all the rest of the things that she's doing. So we've just come to change that notion, and it's a very happy moment for us. We're starting the new year with a new thought, and yeah.
I mean, it is a typical mindset. I mean, 85%, according to the Nielsen survey, 85% of working Indian men think that laundry is not their job. It is the woman's job, and that is a mindset that's still continuing. And
they'd rather watch an inane football game than doing the laundry. And there the woman's also looking after the child.
Hey, they can watch that inane football game while doing the laundry.
Yeah, you can do both, really. Because I also think it's attributed a lot to conditioning, really. I think as girls we are brought up to believe and think that we are homemakers, and cooking, cleaning, and everything that's done within a home has to be looked after us. I mean, looked after by us. So correct me if I'm wrong, Mandira. Yeah, I just think that has to change. Because times have changed. Yeah.
Tradition has always dictated that the man is the provider and the woman looks after the home. But as we have moved towards a progressive society, how much ever, you know, this is so true. More than 2/3 of Indian women feel there exists inequality at home, even though there might be much more equality outside the home. So tradition is dictated. The man is the provider, the woman is the homemaker. But now there are double incomes. There are women who are contributing to that EMI to buy the flat, but yet the mindset of the man hasn't changed. I'm allowing you to work. You are working. You're equal in that sense, but you can't be neglecting the chores at home. And unfortunately, the chore that sort of men want to most avoid is cleaning, is laundry, because nowadays men are very modern. You know, we are very good hands-on dads. We like to take our kids on play dates and do whatever it takes as a modern father. You see men entering the kitchen a lot more, cooking. They're all master chefs somewhere. But laundry is something that they'd rather not sort of touch upon.
Yeah, it doesn't even feature in the radar really. Men just assume that when they wake up in the morning, the clothes have to be ready by somebody, or the clothes fairy for that
I think
matter.
that teaser was just amazing. She's earning more money than him, and at the end of it, in the morning, the husband says, "Oh, meri shirt nahi dhuli."
Yeah.
I mean, why can't you?
I love the women's reaction. Yeah. They were like, really? Kiss age mein hai.
But you know, memories of you growing up and household chores at home, were they distributed, or was it again the compartmentalization that, you know?
You know, that's a very, very interesting question, because I came from a fairly middle class family. Both my parents worked, and very hard. So I came from a time where washing machines just got introduced. So first we used to have a kamwali bai who used to come and do the clothes. But when the washing machine came home, I remember my dad very sweetly doing all the laundry on weekends.
Oh,
my mom never ever did the laundry. Never.
Oh.
So it just goes to say a lot about my dad, and I just think we've just grown up the way we have become is because of my dad and the way he, you know, kind of inculcated those values. And I think I expect that from my man also. You know, if we couldn't have afforded all that we can today with God's grace, I'm sure Raj is the sort of man who would do his laundry and he wouldn't really care about it.
I was going to
That's
ask you,
also- yeah.
Shilpa, does your Raj do the laundry? Because my Raj
Because I don't
certainly
know how
doesn't.
to do laundry, really. I remember we were in our Dubai home once, and we obviously didn't have house help, because we like to just, you know, live like we live in that 2-bedroom apartment. So it's not like Mumbai. I remember I saw the washing machine, I was like, oh my God, this is really complicated, how the hell do you do it? And he said, okay, give it to me. And then he put in the towels, and you know, there's a way to function it. I had no idea. So that's how he is.
I mean, you've been fortunate to have two of really the minority percentage of men who actually look at laundry and do it. But Neha, tell me, from your perspective as a single woman, what does a laundry basket represent to you?
You know, I'm definitely not married, as you all know. So my experiences that I'd like to share would definitely be one of growing up, would be around my mum and dad. Now, my dad was definitely, you know, he's an ex-serviceman, and he's not somebody who's really done laundry. The only time he would go close to a washing machine, my mum would operate it every time. The only time he would go close to it is when my mum would scream and say, oh, ye machine ko kuch ho gaya, aake dekh lo. You know, so he would like press some buttons and make it work. So somewhere down the line, I know that if push comes to shove, my father will be able to do laundry. And it was very important in our house, because he was a naval officer, and making sure whites always look like the perfect white was an essential.
Right.
I do not know how my mum would do it, but every morning he would have a crisp white uniform shining out there with the light passing through by the window, and I'd be like, oh, dad's ready to go to work. But wait a minute, mom's been working 3 hours before dad is going to work. So, you know, it's just what it is. It's a little inequality. And I mean, I've seen a little bit of it even while, but now because I'm, you know, single, I live all by myself. Shh, don't tell too many people out there, but I do. But, you know, I've got enough and more male friends, and I've seen guys and, you know, dated a few, and I've seen a laundry basket lying out there in a guy's house, and he wouldn't even like look at it. Like, it does not bother him. I don't understand how that happens. And then you're a single girl living all by yourself, and even before going to work, you're like sorting out your whites and your colors, and you're doing laundry every morning, even if it means, like Mandira said, pressing that button and then getting back to your everyday life or your routine at home. It just means, laundry basket just means work, get it done and over with, and making sure that it's my responsibility. But yeah, I would love to have someone else do my laundry for me, only to make sure that I could make that time to do something else for myself, or the person who's doing laundry for me. So let's have a fair and equal relationship.
So when you get married, is it a very, very important factor that your husband share the household chores, starting from the laundry, of course,
Oh yeah, I mean,
equally with you?
I come from a Punjabi house where they think that cooking and cleaning and doing laundry are essentials before you get married. So I've not done that for a really long time in my life, and I'm hoping I don't have to fit into that. But yes, it is something that is expected out of me, but, you know, finding a man who knows how to do the laundry would be a better place to be in. And even if he doesn't, even if he doesn't, there's no harm teaching him. But just a little thing, I think I've learned how to do laundry the right way by a guy out there who I know, and then he was the one who taught me, okay, this is how you need to do it, this is warm colors. So it's not something that just a woman needs to do.
You saying a guy taught you how to
Yes,
do laundry?
absolutely. And it's like, maybe it's the 76%, but we're focusing on the 24 that need to actually teach the other 76 who think that laundry is a woman's job.
You sure it was not a sly way of just teaching you and passing on the responsibility to you? Now you've learned to do it.
just making sure my whites are whites and my colors are colors. And of course, the most important thing he said was, remember to use Ariel.
So, Mandira, tell me, you just mentioned that typically over generations, men have been the providers, women have been the homemakers. And do you think men get lazy when they come home from work, saying, I've done whatever work I had to do outside, and when I come
home, the rest
home,
of it is your responsibility.
I'm going to be a couch potato.
Yes, they get lazy, but like Neha said, her dad came along and pressed some buttons. At the end of the day, men love gadgets. So this should be something that's totally up their street, right? You go, there's a big machine, you can press some buttons, it produces great results. This is something that this is the age of the washing machine. This is not like, we're not expecting men to go into the bathroom and start scrubbing clothes. I mean, life couldn't be easier. And a basket of laundry for me, it means great smelling clothes. For me, I love the smell of freshly washed laundry. So I'm saying, as men, they should really enjoy the process because it's a big gadget that they get to play with and that gives great results, and they get brownie points as well. So should they put that laziness out of the window and get to the kitchen or the pantry or the bathroom, wherever the washing machine is.
So tell me, this entire concept of equality and household chores, does it need to now be conditioned with at an early age with the children at home? Do they need to again share responsibility
Absolutely.
together?
I want my son to see my husband do the laundry, so when he grows up and he has a girlfriend or a wife or whatever, he should say, can I do the laundry today, or can we alternate?
Right.
That's how it should be. And of course it is conditioning. I mean, everything is conditioning. You look at how a man treats his wife. That's how the son will treat his girlfriend or wife when he grows up. So it's not just about the laundry. It's about generally in life. It's all about conditioning. How you see your parents treat each other is the kind of human being or grown up or adult you become.
Like you said, Shilpa, I mean, you saw your father share the chores and then do the laundry. So obviously that is a learning that you would like to pass on to the kids at home.
See, I just think that I was really lucky, and so was my mum. But I don't think that really brings down anyone's position. I just think it just shows the amount of love and respect a couple have for each other when they're actually doing a balancing act outside the house and within the home. And it just goes to say a lot for the man as well. If he actually is going out there and wants to help the woman with the household work. So for me, my father, there are lots of things that he's done that that really makes me respect him more as a woman. And I've totally digressed from the question, but what was the question?
I said, would you like to pass on those learnings that you had?
Exactly. So coming
the
back
example
to that,
of your father.
Totally. So I've grown up seeing that. So if I was a boy, I'm sure that wouldn't have changed. And I would have obviously grown up to learning to do the household chores.
And something I'd like to add over here is just, we keep talking about household chores and how men should do it, and I've seen a lot of my friends who are married and who are couples, and even with Shilpa and Mandira, the point that we're actually trying to drive home is the fact that men just have shorter working days, because as far as women are concerned, their days start much earlier. Their job
never end
at the office. They bring it back home. They have an entire office to run at home. It's a full-time job running a home, and that's the responsibility a man can share. And one of the most important things you need to do is help her do laundry. In fact, get down to doing it. It's as simple as that.
And the face of inequality at home is actually laundry, because that's a chore that men just don't get down to doing. You do see men now
Cooking.
getting into the kitchen, contributing over there.
Stirring.
And stirring.
Stirring.
Sometimes
Stir.
cooking. Sometimes cooking up something or the other.
Yeah,
but I'm
dinner's
saying
ready.
they even help with kids a lot more than they used to.
Right.
But laundry is that one sort of chore
Just
that they want to
automatically
stay
goes.
away from, and that's why it's become the face of inequality at home. And it's fantastic that Ariel has come
Yeah.
up with a platform like this to spark a debate like this and open the eyes of all the men who don't do laundry at home.
And you know, it's
That is-
just, and actually
Yeah.
getting down to brass tacks, if you actually look at how much time laundry really takes in today's time and age with a washing machine, product like Ariel, barely 20 minutes.
Ben.
You know?
Right.
Yeah,
That's right.
and-
Barely 20 minutes. I'm talking about just doing the beginning. And I think just segregating the clothes is the difficult part
Right.
for a man.
But it's just colours.
It's just
I mean,
20
really.
minutes, yeah. Opening it, putting the stuff, putting the detergent, and that's it. Shut it and then wait. And then you go and watch your favorite football game.
Absolutely right.
No-
and like
no
you said, it's a
inane- no
gadget
inane
at the
football
end of
game.
it. Yeah.
Raju
But I'm surprised they stay away from it because they love
But
gadgets. don't
I have,
they?
you know what? I've got a great idea. Put a TV in the laundry room.
We absolutely.
bad.
or put the washing machine in the TV
Yeah.
room.
Oh,
We're talking about flats in Bombay,
Ariel should
Shilpa.
actually...
Everybody doesn't have a flat
No,
like yours.
listen.
Let's
Now the
do the
Ariel
other
guys,
way
the
around.
Ariel guys are going to kill me. Maybe you find a coupon to get a free TV in an Ariel dabba.
Why?
But
Why?
listen. You can just go and do it in a commercial break.
The
That's
Ariel
how
guys
you
are
do
just
it,
painted.
right?
Yeah, you just pre-program the TV with that commercial. So every time you switch it on, the commercial begins.
You know, I have to make this confession over here, on the stage with all the humor and everything set aside. Till I came on this stage, literally, till like about half an hour ago, I had taken laundry as my whole sole responsibility, even back home. Like, even when I've had boyfriends or if I see my mum and dad, I've been the regular Indian woman. I've never argued the fact that laundry is not my job. But today onwards, I'm going to do that. And I'm hoping that lots of other women do that too.
And that's exactly the question that we're bringing out to the men of Mumbai, to the men of India. And that's the one message that we'd like you to now really throw it out there
Yes.
in their faces.
And really, even as you say that, I'm sorry to be cutting you in. It's not said in a feminist sort of way. It actually is in a more human sort of way that we are also human and we also would like a break.
Because with double incomes
Yeah.
right now, it's really triple careers.
Yeah, exactly.
With a woman handling two,
They're-
one outside,
they're all
one
good
at
with
home.
the
There
income.
you go.
They're all
I
good with
agree.
the income coming in, but they're not okay to share the responsibility. How about that?
So let's ask
on
that
that
question
note,
really out
men
there.
are lovely. We wouldn't know what to do without you guys.
Men are lovely.
So can we have that message
In here though, how many out of all the women sitting in this room, how many of you do the laundry? Hands up.
Women only, please, sir. You can put your hand down for this
It
question.
took you 20 seconds to put a hand. Really? The only time I go into the laundry room is when there's dhabbe on my clothes and ये white को क्यों नहीं segregate किया आपने यहाँ but हाँ? So आप सब करती हैं. तो आप क्यों करती हैं? ये क्या सोच के करती हैं? जैसे नेहा ने बोला कि रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी आपने खुद ब खुद ले लिया है. हस्बैंड भी करते हैं तो अच्छी बात है. सी इंडिया
तालियां हो जाए आपके हस्बैंड के लिए.
तालियां के बोलिए और लॉन्ड्री करेंगे फिर.
That's 1/3. All right, so let's have that message out. Let's have the question out to all the men out there. Laundry is a woman's job, they say. Ladies, do you agree with that? I'm sure that don't. We've had so much discussion right now. We're going to change that sentence. job? Men of Mumbai, of India? That's the question we'd like to ask you. Now what's also very, very unique and very interesting is that this message, this question is going to reach the men of Mumbai tomorrow morning in a very, very special way. We have the messengers of Mumbai, our very iconic.
Who's going to take that? Anybody, whoever you like. किससे पूछ रहे हैं आप?
I don't think the platform over here is Bollywood. The platform over here is Aerial. Aerial is sparking a debate. It's starting a conversation. What we're here to talk about is the fact that there is, even though we're moving towards a more progressive society, there is very much, a state of inequality at home. You see men and women both providing, both bringing in an income, but as far as the household chores are concerned, there's not an equal share of responsibility. That's the debate we're bringing up, and the platform is not Bollywood. The platform is Aerial.
I know, and today we're not representing, Indian cinema or Bollywood or movies. We're here representing women. We're here as a voice, which has been, which has been very subdued for many years, and we should have done this earlier, but Aerial has given us that platform, so I'd like to second everything that Mandira says about it.
Yeah, me too.
ये एक बहुत ही सॉरी डिड यू वांट टू बहुत ही बेहतरीन और बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग तरीके से मैसेज बताया गया है. There are about 3,000 dabbawalas who've been approached, which means it's almost 2/3 of the number of dabbawalas that we have in the city. And dabbe wale jo hote hain, it's the first bond of love when a woman actually makes food and sends it to her husband every afternoon when he's at work. That's the first sign, of how much love she says, and because the only way to get into a man's heart is through his stomach. So it happens
in return,
every day.
Basically, in return, she's saying, "Come home and do the laundry."
No, and in return, what is going to happen is there's going to be a tag that's going to be put by Aerial on these many dabbas, 3,000 dabbawalas who will be given these dabbas. So almost 60,000 men tomorrow will be getting asked this question: is laundry only a woman's job? So they are going to get this tag on their dabbas, and by the end of the day, the answer will be there with all the women, and hopefully they'll come back and realize that, listen, our women have been doing this for so many years, it's now our time and our responsibility to take over and share the load.
And basically just elucidating on that, the dabbawala just gets the food there, and through the stomach they work on the man's heart, and now through this message we'll be working on the man's mind as well. ये क्या कनेक्शन नहीं है? बताइए मुझे कनेक्शन क्या था?
वो सवाल आप बाद में पूछिए.
हाँ. मैं उनको नहीं धो दूं? नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. जैसे मैंने पहले भी कहा, जब हम लोग दुबई जाते हैं तो हमारे यहाँ स्टाफ नहीं है, छोटा सा घर है, तो हम अकेले रहना पसंद करते हैं. तो लॉन्ड्री वहाँ पे राज ही करते हैं, मेरी मदद करते हैं वो. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि नहीं करते. और अगर हमारे घर में हेल्प नहीं होता, अगर हम ऐसे स्थिति में नहीं होते जहाँ पे हम है आज, तो आई एम श्योर राज मेरी हेल्प करते. तो मैं यही कह रही हूँ कि ऐसे काफी मर्द हैं इंडिया में जो बहुत हेल्प आउट करते हैं अपनी बीवियों को. तो मैं उसी मैसेज को और स्प्रेड करना चाहती हूँ, और मेरे जो दोस्त बैठे हैं यहाँ पे वो भी यही कह रहे हैं.
मैं अपने हस्बैंड के बारे में कुछ कहना चाहती हूँ. बहुत कंट्रीब्यूट करते हैं, बहुत रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी शेयर करते हैं, पर अब तक उन्होंने लॉन्ड्री नहीं की, और आज के बाद बस उनको देखना पड़ेगा, करना पड़ेगा.
A man whose skills you have admired at one point of time, that is Yuvraj Singh. Are you disappointed that he's not a part of the World Cup cricket?
इसकी धुलाई करो एरियल के साथ.
No, but Shilpa, Mandira, seriously,
This is not time or place for that kind of question.
Yeah, really.
No comments.
जी?
We can take these questions
ये आप अलग से
separately.
आप ले लीजिए ना क्वेश्चन.
जी जी.
Supply chain management. I think this is not a question that's for us. Supply chain management of the dabba wala.
Oh, it's very interesting.
ये
Even
बहुत
Prince
ही-
Charles came
बहुत,
down and
हाँ.
he went and studied that. It's probably one of the most foolproof
Yeah.
ways of delivering anything. They're always on time. उनके अलग-अलग जो colors होते हैं, then they then divide it and all. If you want, I can tell you everything. I've read the book, the same one that you
Really?
have, and we talk about it on this side. Yeah,
Good one. Thank you.
Educate me.
it's a very interesting book.
Really? जी जी सॉरी मुझे सुनाई नहीं दिया आपने. बस यही इसी बात पे हम गौर देना चाहते हैं कि जैसे मैंने पहले भी कहा काफी सारे मर्द हैं जो हेल्प करते हैं घर के अंदर, लेकिन लॉन्ड्री को लेके एक पता नहीं एक एपैथी है या पता नहीं एक टेकन फॉर ग्रांटेड लिया जाता है कि ये औरत ही करेगी और आई थिंक मेजॉरिटी जो परसेंटेज है आदमी यही सोचते हैं कि ये औरत ही करेगी. तो हम बस उस नजरिए को बदलना चाहते हैं. आज जो डिबेट हम लोगों ने चालू किया है यहाँ पे स्टेज पे, इसी को आगे बढ़ाते हुए आप भी अपने घर जाएं और आप भी इस बात को मतलब ब्रोच करें. अगर आप नहीं करती, आपके पति नहीं करते हैं लॉन्ड्री, पता नहीं आपकी शादी हुई है कि नहीं, लेकिन जब होगी तो आपको ब्रोच करना चाहिए. बहुत सारे जो लेडीज हैं चुप बैठती हैं ये सोच के कि आदमी करेगा नहीं. क्यों नहीं? अगर आप काम कर रही हैं, वो दौर बहुत अलग था जहाँ पे लेडीज पहले घर पे ही होती थी और घर को संभालती थी. अब तो बाहर की भी दुनिया संभालने लगी है. अगर आदमी ब्रेड एंड बटर कमाता है तो वो भी जैम कमा के लेकर आती है घर पे. तो दौर बदल गया है और मुझे लगता है परिवर्तन ही जिंदगी का नियम है.
कुछ अनफॉर्चुनेटली अब भी कुछ काम ऐसे हैं जो औरत के माने जाते हैं, जो घर के काम हैं जो औरत के माने जाते हैं, और उनमें जो टॉप ऑफ द लिस्ट है वो है लॉन्ड्री. तो हमने लॉन्ड्री को एक मतलब जैसे एक फेस बनाया है ऑफ द इनइक्वालिटी जो घर पे होता है.
देखिए जो भी पेचेक मिलता है जो भी एक्टर को मिलता है वो डिजर्व करते हैं. हाँ, एक वो डिस्पैरिटी है, इनइक्वालिटी है, बट आई थिंक what can't be cured has to be endured. That's my mantra in life.
No, it's also about what a woman gets paid or a man gets paid is what he brings to the table, what he brings to the box office. It's as simple as that. It's like demand and supply. I don't think I
It's
can
also,
answer that question any better than that. It's just what the man brings to the table is what he's worth.
And I also feel अगर आप फिल्म इंडस्ट्री की बात करें, आप किसी भी एक्टर को ले लें, whether it's an actor, whether it's an actress, I'd like to call both actors. The main thing is, unfortunately, this industry does not measure you on how much talent you have, how much skill you have, what you do in front of the camera, what the audiences want out of you. It's by, like Mandira said, it's very important, and it's definitely measured by the numbers you bring to the box office.
Yeah.
It is not content, it is not anything. आप किसी भी चीज को measure
talent,
करें,
certainly.
it's not talent, it's not skill, and therefore we continue to work and worship the same people who bring back the numbers, which is great. It's very good for the film industry. We continue to work with the same kind of stories that bring back the numbers, and the audience has been watching the same thing for over 50 to 60 years, because it's that one formula, the one set of people, one kind of people, and at this point if the men are the ones bringing the numbers, so be it. There is inequality, but it has changed and it will continue to change, but it'll just take some time.
But I suppose that's also with Hollywood. It's not like it's Bollywood selling. It's what you bring to the table, is what you get paid.
There's a difference there, yeah, slight difference.
Thank you. No, thank you. I'm sorry. No,
Getting into another kind of
मैं उतावली हूँ इस लास्ट क्वेश्चन के लिए. हाँ.
Oh, we don't have to get into that.
Thank you. आपने नहीं, मैं उतावली नहीं हूँ. क्या क्या फोटो?
Love jihad, don't get into it.
मैंने ऑनेस्टली देखा नहीं है फोटो.
Thank you, no, not
नहीं, मैंने अगर फोटो देखा नहीं है भाई साहब तो मैं व्यू. Thank you very much.
Thank you. क्या बॉलीवुड एक्टर का नाम या क्योंकि फेमस है एक सॉफ्ट टारगेट बन जाता है लव जिहाद जैसी पॉलिटिकल एजेंडा के लिए कोई ऐसे
सेलिब्रिटीज आर ऑलवेज सॉफ्ट टारगेट्स पीरियड. ये आप लोगों ने भी देखा हुआ है. मैं सह चुकी हूँ पूरी जिंदगी. लेकिन दैट्स जस्ट पार्ट एंड पार्सल ऑफ यू नो फेम.
Thank you so much.
प्यार भी बहुत मिलता है. अरे यार
No. I know Beyonce is the highest earner artist and not at all.